How to be more consistent. Hey, Scott Haug here with the Manifestation Accelerator, where manifestations and results are made easy. In today's video, we're going to be going through some simple and easy techniques to allow yourself to be a lot more consistent. Now, if you're like me, many times it's like we procrastinate on doing the things that we actually know would be helping us, or we're very inconsistent, right, with our accountability to ourselves or another person, where we go 1, 2, 3 days and doing something great, doing a mindset exercise, doing the gratitude work or whatever it is, or any exercise that you find here on the YouTube channel, including our meditations. And then for an equally strange reason, we stop doing it after 4 days, after 5 days, after a week, or whatever it is, or sometimes after even a day, right, of going to the gym consistently for a couple days, and then it's like you get to the end of the week, it's like, oh, I just don't even want to go, right? You lack the motivation, you lack the consistency, therefore you lack the consistent results that would come from doing the exercise, from doing the thing that you know would improve your life. And this could really take down your life to a low notch, because inconsistency brings in inconsistent results, inconsistent progress, and that frustrates us more than anything as a human race, and lacking the progress that we want, right? So let's take a couple of things into consideration. When we are being very consistent, I want you to think back to one thing in your life that you've been very consistent with. What is that thing? It could be going to the gym. Maybe you're very fitness oriented and you go 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times, whatever it is. You're very consistent with that. Maybe another thing you're consistent with in the health side of things is eating healthy, right? You might be very consistent. Or some people watching on this video, it might be you, I don't know, you might be very inconsistent with those things, but you're very consistent in terms of saving money. Every month you put a little money aside, okay? Another thing you could be consistent with if you're running a business is reaching out to potential prospects or marketing campaigns, right? If you're in a full-time job, maybe you're consistent with being there on time. Right, there's many things in our lives, including yourself, that has a lot of things consistent. I want you to think about what makes you consistent in those areas. What is it? What makes you accountable in those areas? Well, for me, at the very least, when I'm consistent with, for example, fitness or something, it's because I'm programmed to be at a standard in my life. Okay, so consistency is created from having a certain standard in a certain area of life. If I have a low standard for my health, I don't really care about going to the gym, or I don't really care about eating healthy in one of those ways, if you will. Since I have a low standard for health, I'll be very inconsistent when I'm trying to establish new habits. Since those standards and habits are all one in that area, the higher the standard, the more I'll be consistent automatically. The lower the standard, the more I'll be inconsistent automatically. So the trick is, how do I raise my standard so that I bring that more at a higher consistent level for each area that I want to increase consistency in my life? So most people, the biggest problem is they're trying to fix a million things at one time, okay? Especially when it comes to personal development and different things with the self. It's like they're in different YouTube videos. They'll listen to 1,000 YouTube videos on a daily basis, at the same time listening to podcasts, same time audiobooks, at the same time reading about 500 self-help books, right? There's so many different things they're trying to change at one time, allowing themselves to be very inconsistent with certain things. So here's what I would practice. Take all the things that you have going on and just find one thing during the next 30 days that you'd like to be consistent with. What is the number one thing that if you changed it and increased the consistency with it would change your life faster and better than anything else? It's a great question. You might want to sit with that question. You might want to rethink it, understand it, re-listen to this video to get the understanding of it, okay? So for example, if I feel like the one thing that would change my life so dramatically is watching one of the YouTube videos on the channel here, and then applying, right? That's my consistent habit. Watching only one video a day, not 20 different things all happening one time. One video a day, and then one exercise that follows, right? Because we always do exercise on these different videos and different thinking, right? Maybe that's what I want to be consistent with, okay? So what I want to do is let everything else go. Still run your life, still do your business actions if you have a business or job or whatever it is, of course. Still keep up with your responsibilities and your roles. But you only want to focus on that one thing for 30 days, okay? Now the mind wants to con itself and say, well, what about fitness? What about this? What about this? And that's the very problem that creates inconsistency. Trying to work on too many things at one time, consistency-wise, that's the major problem that allows us to be overwhelmed internally. It's very hard to change many habits at one time. Changing one habit, though, will carry forward all the other improvements you want in your life. So find one thing you want to be consistent with for 30 days. That's it. Only pick that one thing. Then create an accountability calendar, okay? So you take a sheet of paper, you can print something off as a calendar, or just create a handwritten one, okay? And create 30 boxes. So it could be, 10, 10, and 10, okay? And again, a calendar, a spreadsheet, however you want to make it, or just hand draw it. And then every day, keep it by something that you're already consistent with. For example, brushing your teeth, or if you have a habit of already plugging your phone into the charger just before you go to bed, that's a great place as well. Wherever you're already consistent, keep this 30-day chart. And every single time you do one consistent action for one day towards this one thing, place an X in the box, okay? Now, why we're keeping this diagram, this chart by something you're already consistent with, is because just in case you forget to do the thing, to do the consistency of the thing, no matter what, you can't go to bed and end your day until you do the thing, no matter what. It doesn't matter how tired you are, it doesn't matter what's going on, you have to do the thing. You want to be accountable for 30 days, okay? Then find an accountability partner as well. If you don't have an accountability partner, use the YouTube channel for accountability. Okay, now it's of course just one-sided, it's not two people doing partnership together. Even though that way, on the channel here, just go in the comments and every single day say day 1 complete, day 2 complete. So you place an X on your diagram, your chart, come back to this video, just throw a like on the video so it gets into your liked playlist, and then go back to the video, go ahead and comment day 1 complete, day 2 complete, whatever it is, all the way up until 30 days. I challenge you to see if you can be the first person on the channel here to have 30 complete days in the comment section below. We'll see if you can be the one that can be the most accountable on our channel here. Have it to challenge yourself, and that's part of this, a consistency process as well, is challenge yourself for 30 days, okay? Don't go for like saying, I'm going to do this for life. Many people say, I'm going to never do this, or I'm going to make this change for life, or whatever it is. It's a big promise, right? This is a smaller promise. It's easier to commit to. 30 days, okay? And allowing yourself to be saturated by the idea. Don't let your mind, again, be overwhelmed by trying to do 20 things consistently, okay? Now, I mentioned a mindset idea here, consistency-wise, but it could be in health, right? I'm going to go to the gym for 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you make your chart instead of 30 days with the chart, you might make it for a month and go 4 weeks straight, 3 times a week, okay? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You say, no matter what, I'm going to go to the gym by 7 p.m. every night, okay? Then you create that consistency with the chart, only focus on that one thing during the 30 days and make that happen. Another thing could be in business. You want to be more consistent with reaching out to people every day, prospects-wise. Maybe you want to reach out to 10 people a day. It's a great habit, Monday through Friday. Make the chart on that. Monday through Friday, your accountability and your consistency is reaching out to 10 people per day, no matter what. In fact, it might even be best to start your day, reach out to 10 people, then do what you need to do for your day, okay? So again, you just focus on one thing during the next 30 days. You make your chart so that you can stick accountability to it. Also use the channel here to mark day 1 through day 30 in the comments below. I challenge you to be the first person, or even if you're the 10th person on the channel, it doesn't matter. I challenge you to actually be accountable for 30 days. I want to see if you could do it, okay? And allow yourself to be not overwhelmed by a million things. Just focus on that one thing. You'll see your life really start to change and move upward and elevate. All right, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you're subscribed as well and click the bell icon so you're notified when we send out other great manifestation, personal development, how-to content like we do here as well, so that you get to get notified again when we send out this stuff. It's great material for you to have in your back pocket. We go through exercises, how-tos, meditation, anything you need manifestation-wise as well. And if you're interested, look into our courses as well. That could be helpful in creating that consistency and accountability if you feel called to do so. All right, I look forward to seeing your 30 days in the comment section below, seeing and challenging you to creating that 30-day accountability to create more consistency in your life and business or career, wherever you're on your life path right now.